See if that becomes a factor on the offensive glass.
Reed and Carr on the front line for the quick attempt. Batted around. Carr kept it alive. Straight away. That's for three.
And it found yesterday that matching up, it doesn't matter about your guy. They've got to get body on body.
Salas into the paint. So that'll be his second
lineup, who you really don't speak of a lot. 3 in that first game, but then he's just been right around his average, but there every single game.
That'll go out of bounds.
Very consistent.
O'Meara against Reed, knocked away. Salas on the handle. Hesitation into the paint, the kick. Needed a last-second three-pointer from Andrew Carr to defeat Boston College on the road. Reed down the block.
Miami shooting ball. Wake Forest is not too far behind them in their offensive efficiency either.
George on the trial. Nigel Pack playing in his 100th career game as a transfer from Kansas State. O'Meara straight away for three. And it rims out. O'Meara can hit that shot, Mike. He's made 8. And is now on the bench with Coach Larranaga. This is Salas. Into the corner. It'll go. Against Virginia Tech in conference play. And the win on the road at DC for their 2-0 ACC record. Hildreth, another three-pointer.
A ton of them this year, but he's 46%. Maybe Steve Forbes encouraging him to look for that shot a little bit more.
Pack trying to get the bounce. Casey trying to hurry up and get back in the play. Salas explodes to the rim.
And put his head down and went to the rim. No shot blocking out there for Miami.
This is Pack. Open spaces for a three. Trying to interrupt an 11-0 run by Wake Forest. O'Meara, crafty move around the rim. Although he
high level.
Hildreth. Fredrickson kept it alive to Salas. A little mid-range.
With the 2 personal fouls.
This is George. Salas recovered defensive.
Like the starters. So, end game, they're in good shape.
There's Cleveland with a miss. He averages 15.5 points per game. Unable to come up with that jumper for Cleveland, who has 5. Pack leads the way with 6. He's got a couple of threes. Salas to the rim.
First needs to send Mark Few a thank you note out at Gonzaga for
Reed and Salas.
For
this is Salas. George is defending. Carr sent it back out. Fredrickson, catch and release. Carr off. Miller's also a transfer, Mike, from Central Michigan. Spent 2 years in that program. Salas launching. If you're with us for CW Courtside Saturday, Tom Murray, Mike Javitsky, and our outstanding crew. Salas came up short. Here's Pack. 7th in the conference, 18 points per game, and 3rd in rebounding. Up and under, looking for the style points. That one, Carr fought for it, as he does almost every possession, to preserve it and get it to Salas. Who's on Salas? Shot clock is inside at 10. George just weaving his way. O'Meara is there to clean it up.
Getting up, he's not getting up this time. He is on the floor.
And 5-on-4 at the other end. It's a layup.
My mother, Chris, was born in Denmark. 36, just had celebrated a birthday.
Salas got a piece of. Salas working the baseline against George. George,
pretty nice defense.
Yeah, Wake Forest by 6. They've led by as many as 8. Miami well below their season average of 51%, best in the ACC and 8th in the nation. George couldn't run down the pass out of bounds. O'Meara came out of nowhere to block it. Saved by Cleveland. Pack faked the pass and laid it in.
About 3 seconds in transition.
Down to a 3-point game. Hildreth lining up a 3. Carr on the weak. Hildreth all the way across. Salas out of the corner. Head of steam. Does not get the bounce. Ball right back to him in the front rim. George, including that one moments ago. Salas wants that 3. At the other end, Salas right into a roadblock. Miller is wide open for a 3 and makes the season from the line for Hildreth. Salas with the steal. Carr on the block. Twisting move. bucket and at 8 for Carr. Salas driving on Pack. Volleyballed out by Reed. Third chance in this possession now for Wake and Salas. Doubled and triple teamed on the baseline. Hildreth. Carr. Shot clock down to 7. Carr came up.
Getting offensive rebounds, their perimeter's got to be aware.
8 of 21 on three-point shots for Wake. That's Pack on the drive. O'Meara gobbles up the rebound right there with the putback. Salas. Salas took it. Miller slamming on the season high before today for George was 13. He had 12 in the Clemson victory. Pack is at least 5 feet behind the line. And a misfire. Keyshawn George. Just might. Couple of threes in the game now for Fredrickson. Joseph behind the back end, stolen. Which finished the regular season 15-5 in the ACC a year ago as the #1 seed this season. For the junior from Indianapolis, Indiana. Salas into the paint. Dropped it for Carr for the chance.
Miami, there's not a lot of size out there.
Tied again at 60. Joseph trying to untie us. Off the glass and bounces up. Salas misses. It's the way with 18. Not currently on the floor for Wake. Salas. Missing on the sin. Keller preserving the possession to Salas. To the rim. O'Meara had it knocked away by Salas. Hustling after that ball to the front row. Miami. Joseph in a congested area, dropped it off to O'Meara.
Yeah, you got Cleveland's got to take advantage of that matchup. They've got Carr on him.
14 points O'Meara. Salas working hard inside, trying to tie this game. George lost it on the middle. Reed playing with 4 fouls. O'Meara attacking him and kicking. This is Joseph. Got the defender in the air. Missed the shot, got it back. Second chance. Cleveland. Wake played an OT game against LSU in mid-November and lost 86-80. Salas elevating.
And good job of him hanging around.
Quick 3 attempt. Cleveland. This is Pack hopping back behind the line. Knight. Spinning Salas. He's got it. Joseph. Salas. This is Keyshawn George. Not enough on it.
Kind of a tie.
Miller. Hildreth. Determined drive. And the kick, Salas. Right before the end of the clock.
Off the clock.
10 of 20 on three-pointers for Miami in the game. This is Pack. Stop and start. Got the shot away. O'Meara follow.